It is possible to earn thousands of dollars as a UI UX designer from the comfort of your home right here in Lagos, Nigeria. How is that possible? As a UI UX designer, it's 100% possible. It's not an imagination. It's happening. It's real. There are a lot of people earning a good living. Go to upwork.com. You have a list of qualified UI UX engineers right here in Lagos, Nigeria. This guy has earned over $7,000. This guy has earned over $8,000. You have more experienced guys all over the world. This guy is from Ukraine, has earned $60,000. This lady is from Ukraine also. She's earned over $40,000. Looking at the skill set that's been listed here, all I see here is UI UX designer. You don't need to be a software engineer. You don't need to know how to write a code. All you need to do is be a UI UX designer and you earn thousands of dollars right from the comfort of your home. In this tutorial, I will show you how you can learn to become a UI UX designer. I will show you what are the steps that you need to take. I'll give you a simple roadmap. Within a month, 2 months, you can be ready to start earning your first paycheck. Who is a UI UX engineer? To answer this question, we need to first understand that these are two completely different roles. In a nutshell, a UX designer is referred to the term as user experience design, while a UI stands for user interface design. They both complement one another. User experience design is a human-first way of designing products. Don Norman, a cognitive scientist and a co-founder of the Nelson Norman Group Design Consultancy, is credited with coining the term user experience in the late 1990s. Here's how he described it. A user experience encompasses all aspects of the end user interface with the company, its service, and its products. So basically, UX has its roots not starting from technology. It's a term that is applicable throughout. In a nutshell, a user experience design is the process of developing and improving the quality of interaction between a user and all factors. In theory, a non-digital cognitive science in practice, but used and defined predominantly by digital industry. UX design is not about visuals. It focuses on the overall feel of the experience. Unlike the UX, user interface design is a strictly digital term. It is the point of interaction between the user and the digital device or a product. So basically, the graphical design, the login button, icons and the button, the typography, the color scheme, the space, the image, the responsive design of a website. The goal of a user design is to visually guide the user through a product interface. It's all about creating an experience that doesn't require the user to think too much, transfers the brand's strength and visual assets to a product interface. For example, it is the job of a UI UX designer to come up with an interface for websites, mobile application, or desktop applications. A popular application we're all familiar with, it's WhatsApp. WhatsApp is available on the web, mobile, and on the desktop. It has a wonderful, simple design. On the left-hand side, on the desktop application, you have your list of users. You can search for users. On the right hand side, you have your message. Simple. It is the job of a UI UX designer to come up with a simple design that works. A simple design that allows the user to search through the list of contacts and chat. Also has to do a lot of tests, ensure that it gives the user a good experience. This can be achieved by documenting a project persona containing deliverables for low fidelity wireframe and high fidelity prototypes. A low fidelity wireframe is a basic design. You could even draw it on paper. It's just to get the idea of the customer. You can sketch it, or there are software tools you can use. Then you move to high fidelity prototypes, which are your actual design that will go to production and will be passed over to the front-end design. On this video, I will recommend to you the steps you need to take to move from zero to earning thousands of dollars monthly. First of all, the software. The software you use for developing your prototypes is very key. I use Adobe XD, and in this video, I will recommend you use Adobe XD because it's free and it's a wonderful software. Minimum system requirement for Adobe XD is as follows. If you're using a Mac, the operating system is Mac OS X version 10.13 or later. The processor is either an Intel or an AMD processor with 64-bit support. Minimum RAM is 4 gigs RAM. If you're using the Windows, the minimum requirement is a Windows 10 4 Creators Update 64 bits version 1709, a RAM of 4 gigs. Moving on to internet, you will need at least 2 months subscription of internet because I'll be recommending a training for you. You can access thousands of learning skills on Skillshare and you get the first 2 months free. You'll be required to put in your card. They won't debit you, but you get 2 months free. I will link in the description below to register for your Skillshare account. I'm also recommending Dan Scott, and I'm linking his tutorials. There are thousands of tutorials on Skillshare. You get access to best of the best by following the right guides. I use it a lot and they have changed the way I see education. Skillshare does not give a certificate, but you get access to the best tutors and you learn. By following my link below, you get 2 months free training. And Skillshare is not going to charge you for 2 months. And I think 2 months is enough if you're hungry, if you're willing to learn, if you're creative, if you're passionate about this. 2 months is too much for you. In 3 weeks, I think you can learn this in 3 weeks and you can develop your skills over time. See, you continue to develop your skills. You continue to develop your skills for the next 10 years, next 20 years. You're still learning your skills. There are new software patches, there are new software versions that will be out. There's a new way to think. But for now, what is in the market today, to learn this skill, you can learn it in less than 3 weeks. And you go from knowing nothing to becoming intermediate and having experience. At the end of the day, after taking these courses, you have lots of design works which you've practiced, which you can show to customers. If you made it this far to this video, this part is the part that tells you how to get rewarded. Yes, how to get paid. Once you're done learning, after spending 3 weeks, spending a month learning, and you're comfortable, take time. Don't rush the process. Ensure you've learned and you know how to develop beautiful prototypes, because to be honest, there's a lot of competition out there, but everyone stands out because of their creativity. So take the time to learn the courses thoroughly. Like I've said before, once you've learned these and through the courses that you'll be taking online on Skillshare, you can publish those design works that you've made. You can publish it onto your account and onto your profile. So that is a good stepping stone. All you need to do now is to create your profile on UpWorks. I'll provide the links below for UpWorks URL. It's easy. You can set up your account in seconds and already you made yourself open to making money. There's so many other sites out there that you can use to learn, and in subsequent video, I will show you and educate you on what you need to do. Also, you can share content online. You can let people know. Like I always say, nobody will know you can provide a service if you keep quiet about it. So you need to let people know. I'm sure we all have an uncle or an auntie that's willing to build a website, but doesn't have any money to pay. So you can take that project and do the prototype for your uncle for free. It's a win-win. Your uncle gets a beautiful design and you get experience, and also you publish the work you've done. So it's a win-win. So I encourage you share your designs on social media, and also I encourage you to continue watching my video. So this is the end, and I hope you have learned, and I hope I've brought value to you watching this video. The journey to success is not easy. But with this video, I hope it would guide you on the steps to take to becoming a successful UI UX designer. Like, subscribe, share this video. Until the next video, stay safe,